Hey everybody, it's Roland the Real from Complete Trader Academy with another daily review. This is the review for November 11, 2022, Friday. Today happens to be Sunday. I was not able to trade or be in town to trade on Friday, so I'm making the video today. Anyways, let's jump right into it here. So you got the daily candle, this one. This one just opened up for Sunday night. So this was the candle, indecisive candle. And let's go right into the chart here, just so I can show the direction. All right, so price opened up, gap down, came up, closed it, took that high, came down, took that low. Came up, came down, took that low. Came up, came down, didn't really take that low, rallied up. This is obviously Asian session. Rallied all the way up. All right. Now we're getting into London. Took out these highs. Came down, supported here. Came up, took this high, and then broke down. So this is a sweep and then a break. Generally a big red flag for a reversal. And let's see here. Price came up. So after coming down, well, let me show you the daily. So what I'm trying to tell you on the daily is that this candle opened up, came up, and then came down, and then settled. All right, we go right into a 5-minute back. All right, so this was the real trade that people should have caught, which was going to be at 5 a.m. sharp. This 5 a.m. 5-minute candle. Once it broke down, it took out the highs here in liquidity, came down, broke structure, came back up. Look at this candle's wick. Look at the up here, the high is 33,898. The low of this supply block right here, which is this candle, what is it? Low of it's 33,898. Perfect. It's to the point. It's exactly. So that's what you look for. That's what you want. That's precision, right? That's the algorithm moving at a perfect point scale, right? So you've been a seller there, started getting order flow. Break here, came back up. Notice it's not breaking these highs. And then now the time is 9:10 here. They had news at 10 that day, but it was a bank holiday, so very little movement. Price came down dramatically, came up, closed this imbalance, got back into this. There's a supply block here, and then this wick took out these highs, closed the imbalance up, making order flow all the way down. So when you took this trade, if you could have took this trade, your goal, if you look here on the fib, this was the previous day's massive run on that candle. We got this major imbalance sitting in here. We know price wants to come back down here, but we put our fib from here to here, A, B, and where is C going to be, right? Well, it should have been a deeper retracement, but maybe we're not there yet. Might be, I did say last week that it would be this week, but price came down to the 38. When it found support at the this part right here on the fib is the 38. So it did find a support there and then bounce up. Is it going to hold? I don't know. I'll get that into a moment, but it was coming to a PRZ level here, and the 38 was pretty much it. So took this trade down, and once you started seeing this break of structure here, so we came down on the 38. So we know we're on the 38. Knowing that, we broke up. Price came down right here. This wick came down. You could have got in because it came back into this demand block. Then price broke again. See this break right here of this high? Broke and came back down. And where did it come back into? Came in down to the last demand block right here. So came in, and you could have been a buyer right there. And you notice when it hits that 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 demand area, the price reacts and just keeps going up. So big red flag, right? Making structure, and then this purple zone here, this is that gap on the daily. So sometimes when you have a big gap like that just got filled, price likes to consolidate, revisit it many times. So that's kind of what that is, just to show you that that's where the gap came from right here. So yeah, other than that, let's see here. So price settled here, and then today, right now, Sunday night, price gap down. So we're here, we're taking this high. We're gonna come up. We took that high here as well. We're gonna fill this, and I don't know what's gonna happen tonight. But if I have to guess, I mean technically, because let me go to the daily. So once we saw this, here's the big debate. Everyone's thinking, is it going to take this high out? Is it going to come in and fill up some of this price right here, get into this supply block here? I really don't see it taking out all this, but then again, it can. I mean, it's really bullish right now. It's really bullish, even though we're still bearish. With this type of movement, in my opinion, is a good sign of temporary bullish. So I mean, you can technically look for scalps up, but I wouldn't hold anything like that. I'm generally looking for real big sells, and this indecisive candle can go either way. Usually you get a candle like that takes out the previous day high. It's setting up for a drop coming, and it doesn't have to be a massive drop. It could just be, every day, every 3 days is a bearish candles, and then you get a bullish candle, just kind of like this. Like, get bearish activity, boom, get some bullish. Bearish activity, bullish. Bearish, bullish, right? So with this big candle like this, I mean, I don't know, it just doesn't look right to me. If we would look for, since we broke this structure, once we broke this, technically we're looking for a real retrace. It's sitting on the 38, like I mentioned. It did create an imbalance here. So in my opinion, I see price coming down, fizzling down here, getting into this block. If we're going to be bullish, we're going to come down here, fill this price in, get into here, either at the high of the candle, the open of the candle, the middle of the candle, and then, or even take out this low, right? And or it's it's not even going to make it that far, and then they decide to rally it up just to get this, this week, just to get this high, and then we can start seeing structure shift. Since we are at the end of the year, it's going to be interesting how they fill this December month. So maybe we'll just kind of like play around and then kind of come down and then settle somewhere here, because I know this area needs to get taken. But yeah, that's where we're at. So I don't really give you a specific idea. I'm just giving ideas, and then when you watch price, you kind of flow with price. This is the Asian session happening right now as we're speaking. So you want Asia to show you what's kind of going on. So once we'll get more data here, just like here, we had data from Asia here, and then it started coming up to London. London was telling us what was going on here, and that kind of set the tone for New York. Once this dropped, I mean, you had a massive imbalance drop here. Once price kept coming down and it settled at this 38, it started coming up. Well, my thought process is, okay, well, price wants to reprice some of this. See what I mean? And we still have sort of this imbalance sitting here and this high. So there's liquidity plus an imbalance plus some more highs here. So price could just start going like this, and taking out that money before it wants to come back down, and then take out this low and then get into a 50 or a, one of these levels here, like a 79 or something like that, or 88 even, to close up. We got to balance this price, right? So that's the flow and logic you should have, right? All right, so hope this helps. Take care. God bless.